You've been lied to about money, about success, about the path you think will make you free. Most people spend their entire lives chasing money, only to end up broke, stressed, and stuck. But here's the shocking truth Robert Kiyosaki revealed in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's not about how much money you make. It's about what you know and what you do with what you know. This video is not just about money. It's about freedom. And if you stay with me, you'll never see money the same way again. Think about it. You work hard. You study. You get a job. Maybe you even get promoted. But the bills keep coming. The debt piles up. Instead of freedom, you feel trapped. Sound familiar? This is the story of millions. Go to school, get good grades, get a safe job, save for retirement. That's what you were told. That's what your parents believed. That's what society preaches. But here's the painful truth. That path is broken. Inflation eats your savings. Jobs vanish overnight. Retirements disappear in market crashes. And here's the kicker. The harder you work for money, the less time you have to actually live. That's why so many feel stuck in what Robert Kiyosaki calls the rat race. Running in circles, paying bills. Working harder, getting nowhere. Have you felt that? Like no matter how much you do, it's never enough? That's the problem this book tackles head on. Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures. His poor dad, his real father. Highly educated, hardworking, believed in school, job security, retirement. Classic path. And then his rich dad, his best friend's father, an entrepreneur, a man who understood money, leverage, and freedom. Both men loved him. Both gave advice. But their advice was completely opposite. One said, go to school, get a job, climb the ladder. The other said, don't work for money. Make money work for you. And that's the shocking truth. Most people spend their lives as slaves to money. But the wealthy? They flip the script. They make money their servant. This is the big idea you've been missing. And in this video, I'll show you the lessons Kiyosaki learned from his rich dad. The lessons schools never teach, and how you can use them to escape the rat race and create true freedom. Now we break it into 7 lessons. Each one cinematic, with a story, application, and takeaway. Rich Dad told young Robert, the poor and the middle class work for money. The rich make money work for them. Most people work 40 hours a week, trade their time for dollars. The moment they stop working, the money stops coming. That's a trap. Here's the shift. Stop chasing paychecks. Start building assets. Assets are things that put money in your pocket. Liabilities are things that take money out. Your house. Not always an asset if it drains you. A rental property that pays you every month. That's an asset. Here's how you can use this. Tomorrow, look at your spending. Ask, is this an asset or liability? Begin shifting your focus to things that pay you long after the work is done. Lesson 2. Financial education is power. Schools teach math, science, history, but not money. You learn how to solve equations, but not how to invest. You learn how to write essays, but not how to manage debt. That's why even doctors and lawyers, highly educated, can be broke. The rich invest in financial education. They learn how money works. Here's how you can use this. Start today. Read books. Watch videos. Take courses. The more you learn, the more opportunities you see. Because money is like a language. If you don't speak it, you'll always be taken advantage of. Lesson 3. Mindset over money. Poor dad said. I can't afford it, rich dad said. How can I afford it? Do you see the difference? One mindset closes the door. The other opens your brain to possibilities. The rich focus on opportunities. The poor focus on obstacles. Here's how you can use this. Next time you face a challenge, instead of saying, I can't, force yourself to ask, how can I? A tiny shift rewires your brain to find answers instead of excuses. Lesson 4. Assets versus liabilities. Rich Dad drilled this in. The secret to wealth is simple. Buy assets. Avoid liabilities. Poor people collect liabilities they think are assets. Expensive cars. Huge houses on credit cards. The rich collect cash-flowing assets. It's real estate, businesses, investments. Here's how you can use this. Write down everything you own. Which ones pay you every month? Which ones drain you? From now on, Commit to building the asset column. Lesson 5. The rat race is a trap. You wake up, go to work, pay bills. Repeat. That's the rat race. Most people never escape. Why? Fear. Fear of risk. Fear of stepping outside the system? But here's the truth. The rat race is designed to keep you working forever. Here's how you can use this. Build a side hustle. Invest a small amount monthly. Create streams of income beyond your job. Even $100 a month from an investment proves you can escape the race. Lesson 7. Work to learn, not to earn. When Robert was young, Rich Dad told him, "Don't work for money, work to learn." He took jobs not for the paycheck, but for the skills. Sales, investing, leadership. Those skills became worth more than any salary. Here's how you can use this in your job now. Ask, what am I learning? Not just, what am I earning? The skills you gain today become the income streams tomorrow. Lesson 7. The power of taking action. Information is useless without action. Most people read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then do nothing. Rich Dad taught, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Here's how you can use this. Pick one thing from this video, just one, and take action today. Small steps compound. That's how wealth is built. So let's bring it all together. The shocking truth about money is this. It was never about working harder. It was about working smarter. The poor chase paychecks. The rich chase freedom. The poor collects liabilities. The rich collects assets. The poor say, I can't. The rich ask, how can I? You don't have to stay trapped. You can break free, but you must decide. Will you keep running in circles? Or will you start building the life you actually want? Now I want to hear from you. Which of these lessons hit you the hardest? Was it the rat race? It's assets versus liabilities? Or the mindset shift? Drop it in the comments below, because your story might inspire someone else to break free. If this video opened your eyes, share it with a friend who needs to hear the truth about money. And don't forget, subscribe for more life-changing lessons from books. Because your freedom starts not with money, but with knowledge. And knowledge, when acted on, will change everything.